I keep trying to make this video and it's just not working. So, do you want to die? Do you feel like you want to die? Do you just hate life and you're just like, please God, let me die. I don't want to live anymore. I don't want to be on this planet. Life is just absolute shit. It is the worst experience ever. Being a human being sucks. Why did you put me on this planet, God? Why are you punishing me with this life? Nothing will ever get better. Everything is always going to be just a massive pile of garbage. And whatever else. There's many, many more thoughts that go on, okay? I have been suicidal my whole life. Suicidal behavior, thoughts, whatever. And for a lot of people on this planet right now, many people can relate to this. And I just wanted to talk about my own feelings lately to see if somebody can relate, if it might help someone. First of all, if you feel suicidal, know that you are not alone in your struggle, okay? There are so many people on this planet right now who feel the exact same way, and just hold on. I know it seems like nothing will ever get better, and you might not want it to. You just might want to be like, hey, I'm done with this. Like, get me off this planet. Just take me out. Someone take me out, okay? I understand completely. And lately for me, like, the past couple of days I've been feeling okay, but like, it's on and off really. But in the last month, or mainly in the last couple of weeks, I've been extremely depressed and just a lot of stuff going on in my head. I hate life. I don't want to be here. And just imagining dying, like, and it gives me such a feeling of peace to think about not being here anymore. And it might be hard for some people to hear that, but that's how it is. People who are suicidal, we like to think about dying because it brings us a sense of peace, not having to suffer anymore and live this life anymore. So, the weight just, it's like you can't take anymore. You're at the very bottom and you just can't take anything else. Like, the smallest thing is like, okay, that's it. I am done. I can't take this anymore. That's how I've been feeling lately. I've been like, all right, just make it to Christmas. This is because I have kids. So I'm like, I can't die before Christmas. That would ruin everything. So I'm like, just make it till after Christmas. And like, sitting down thinking about, okay, how am I going to kill myself? What am I going to do? What is the plan? Thinking of different methods and stuff like that. And these are the types of things that goes on in the mind of someone who is suicidal. And I've been like this my whole life. And there's nothing that can really help when someone is in this state of mind. Like, yes, I'm a Christian and God has helped me get through these years being suicidal, but nothing helps. Praying doesn't help. Reading the Bible doesn't help. Knowing that Jesus is there doesn't help. Nothing helps. None of that helps. The only thing that helps is, like, yes, God is helping you get through it, of course, but thinking, like, you can't think anything positive when you feel like that. Nothing helps. Literally, all you can do is just sit in it and be in it. So that's what I've been doing. Just allowing myself to be depressed and think about dying and whatever, like, dark hole I need to go into. I just allow myself to go there because it needs to be felt, to be released. So if you feel suicidal, like, and you actually think you're going to do it, just hold on. Reach out to someone. Like, it's hard because when I feel like that, I don't want to talk to anyone. Nobody knows. Like, I won't tell anyone that I feel that way. I will deal with it myself, like I always have my whole life. And I will just try my best to get through it and just praying to God, like, please let me die. Just, I don't want to do this anymore. Just let me die. And like wishing that someone will just murder me, that I will get hit by a vehicle, like some kind of crazy freak accident will happen and I'll die. Like, my house will catch on fire and I'll die. Something will happen and I will just not be here anymore. That's all I want, okay? And when you're in that, that's all you can wish for. Like, you just you can't see any light. There's no light at all. My faith and everything, like, God is gone. Like, I close the door on God, okay? God is with, like, God is with you even if you shut him out. I know he's still with me, but I'm like, no. I'm angry at God. I'm angry at everything. I don't want to be here. Just please, why are you doing this to me? Like, let me just not be here anymore, please. But, God has a plan for us. So, unfortunately, sometimes we just have to deal with the feelings. I know that sucks because it is so hard. It's literally the hardest thing you could ever go through. Like, especially if you've been like it your whole life, like you've battled depression and being suicidal, like, and not wanting to live your whole life. There's nothing worse than feeling that. It is the absolute bottom of the barrel. Like, there's no hope at all, like, in your mind. Nothing can, like, convince you or take you, like, convince you otherwise or take you out of that when you're in that darkness. Nothing. Now, something will always come along to help break it so that you can find some peace, and God is there to help you find some peace in that darkness. Like, you will feel it. Like, and I've been, really, really bad lately, and I'm just like, yep, I'm done. I'll just wait till after Christmas and then I will, like, figure something out. And that's how I feel. And like I said, past couple of days I've been okay. But God will always give you hope. Like, you will get to a point where you're just like, I can't take this anymore. But something will happen. It could be another person, like, coming to you to say something, or a message. You might see a message on YouTube, social media, whatever. Something will, like, trigger something, and it might break up your spiral of suicidal thoughts and everything enough to just get you out of it for a bit. But, like, if you're going through this, I know how hard it is, and it's just the absolute worst thing, but you are not alone in your suffering, because there are many of us actually feeling the same way, and life is so super, super hard for people right now. And, trying to survive, like, financially and, health wise and family struggles and everything people are going through, it is absolute shit. It really is. And people just don't want to deal with anything anymore. Like, it's just too hard. There's too much stress, and there's no, like, relief from all of the stress that's just hitting everyone all at once. And it's so hard. It really, really is. And I wish that I could help people, like, not have to feel that way, because I know the suffering and it's just the worst thing to go through ever. But just hold on, keep holding on. And even if you give yourself, okay, I won't do this right now, I will give myself another week. And you might feel fine in another week, or give yourself a couple of days even, and then see how you feel then, and then give yourself another couple of days. Like, just extend the date of your end that you want to end yourself. Extend that date, keep extending it. Like, that's what I've been doing. And God is going to help you survive, especially if you're a Christian. Okay, if you're not a Christian, ask God to help you. Even if you don't believe in God, just ask, what hurt can it do? Please, God, help me. Because we don't really, like, it's not like we really want to die a lot of the time. It's just we don't want to suffer. And yeah, life is shit, and I'd rather not be here. And I've always felt like that. Like, if I could not be here, I would absolutely choose that option. I would. And that will probably never change. Like, I might always feel like that. And that's something also that we need to learn how to live with. Like, we might always feel like this. And that's, it's a shitty thing to know, but you just gotta learn how to cope in better ways. And I think suicidal thoughts is a coping mechanism to deal with stress when we don't have any other, like, ways of dealing with certain things. We just, the suicidal stuff is like a coping mechanism too, and it's super dark and like unhealthy, but it's it's just what we turn to, like, deal with stress. Can't do it anymore, get me out of here. And so just know you're not alone. I'm probably going to make a shorter, I wasn't planning on talking for this long. I'll probably make a shorter version of this video just to help people. Like, don't give up, okay? Everyone is struggling. You are not alone in this. I am with you, okay? And I put it off till after Christmas. I was like, I'll wait. Now I feel okay, and I don't feel like that right now. So I probably will again because I've always felt this way. I just don't want to be here. If you don't want to be here, I understand, okay? Like, I completely relate. I understand. I know how you feel. But don't give up. Extend the days that you want to die a little bit longer each time, and something will come into your life to help you get through it. Like, you might always fall back into the same thought patterns, but all we can do is try to get through it the best we can, and God is there for you. Obviously, like, that doesn't help me usually when I'm in that state of mind, but He is helping, even if it doesn't help you, like, to not feel that way. He is helping, and He'll make sure you're safe, especially if you're a Christian. So, because He has greater plans for you, and death is not the plan, unfortunately. Like, I'm like, just let me die. Like, why do you keep me alive? Can you stop and just let me meet the end? Let me have peace finally, because I hate this life. It is too hard. It's too stressful. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I just want to feel peace, and that's the way so many people feel. And there's no escape from the shit show that is life. And I really should have made this video when I was actually feeling suicidal, but I was way too depressed to even know. Like, that was not even an option. So now, like, just don't give up, okay? I know it's hard, but it will break and you will feel okay for a while, and then you might fall back into it again. But just keep holding on as much as you can. Reach out to people. I know it's hard because I don't talk to anyone when I feel like that. Nobody knows how I feel. I deal with it myself, because that's how I've always dealt with everything. So I understand if you don't want to reach out to people, but do what you have to do to just prevent yourself from actually doing it. Like I said, extend it 4 days, for weeks, or 4 months, or whatever, if you can. Just be like, okay. And then by the time that gets here, you'll probably feel fine again. So, but if you actually are like, yeah, I'm going to kill myself right now, like, go and get help. Like, you need to reach out and talk to someone. Like, you have a purpose on this planet, and you know, you could even maybe help someone else who's going through the same thing. So don't give up, okay? You are important here. And I know it doesn't feel like that because you can't see the light at all, but you have a specific purpose. So don't give up, and just hold on to any tiny amount of light that you can, whatever it is. Whatever gives you some peace, like listening to music, watching movies, whatever it is, like, be in nature. I don't know. I know it's hard to do anything when you're depressed, but just reach out to God and just ask Him to help you hold on a little while longer, at least. Don't give up, okay? You're not alone. There are like millions of us struggling with this, I'm sure. And God is with you. Just, you can do this, okay? I know it's hard, but it will pass. It will pass. It's not a constant thing every single day for most people. Like, it's forever. Like, yeah, I've been suicidal my whole life, but it's always been on and off. It hasn't been like, I feel fine for months at a time, and then all of a sudden I'll be hit by this really depressive episode and be completely suicidal and not want to live for periods of time. But it'll break, and then I'll feel fine again, and then when life gets too stressful, it happens again. So like I said, it's like a coping mechanism, right? Because we don't know how to deal with anything, and it's too stressful, and we just don't want to be here because life's shit. Like, who wants to do this? I don't understand how people even are like, oh, life's amazing. Like, how do you get that? I just don't understand. And yeah, sometimes I've felt like that. Like, yeah, life's great now. Everything's great. But that feeling doesn't last. So that feeling doesn't last. That means the suicidal thoughts and stuff are not going to last either. It's a back and forth thing. And like, most human beings are like this. But if you struggle with depression and stuff, then you're obviously like it more. But just don't give up. This video is way too long. You can get through this. because I have, and I've been like this since I was probably 12 years old, okay? Now I'm 38. Am I 38? I think I'm 38. Oh my God. So it's been a long time, okay? That's my point. And I'm still here by the grace of God only, not in my own strength, absolutely not. So just call on God to help give you the strength to just get through. You can do this, okay? I'm going to end this video, but I will talk more about my own struggle and stuff with this probably in more detail, like in a different video. But just hold on. You can do this. You can get through it, and you'll feel okay again at some point. And if you're not feeling that way right now, that's okay. Just allow yourself to feel whatever you need to feel. But if you are in any real danger, then you need to reach out to someone and lean on someone for support to keep you here, because you are important, like I said, and you have a purpose. So don't give up. Like, we can do this, okay? I'm with you in your struggle. I know the struggle. I go through it all the time. It's difficult, it's hard, but you can get through it and you will feel better again. Because when you're feeling like that, there's no hope at all. But you will feel better. It just doesn't feel like that when you're in it, when you're sitting in the darkness. You can't see the light at all. But it will break, and you can do this. I believe in you, okay? Jesus is with you. Call on God. And ask God to send these angels to help you and support you and uplift you and to send people into your life to help you going through this, okay? You're not alone. I love you. God loves you. You can do this. I believe in you, okay? So don't give up on yourself. Don't give up. Just keep moving forward and be in the depression if you need to. Just allow yourself to feel it, because it will eventually, if you resist it, it's even worse, I find. So just allow yourself to think whatever you need to think. Be in the energy. Just get through it the best you can, and it will eventually break up and you will walk out of it and be okay again. So you got this, okay? I believe in you. God bless.